When the moon becomes round, time ceases to be linear. On this night, the dead remember and the living forget. Anna, 28, a journalist from a metropolis, comes for a couple of weeks to her grandmother's old wooden house, which stands right on the edge of the taiga forest. The grandmother died a year ago. The house is empty, and it needs to be tidied up for sale. The locals are reluctant to talk about the house. Be careful, girl. It's on a lunar path. On what? When the moon is full, you can't look there. Everything there comes to life. Anna, of course, doesn't believe it. The full moon is just an astronomical phenomenon. She laughs and starts cleaning. On the night of the 13th, the full moon arrives. Around 11:45 p.m., Anna goes out onto the porch. The air is humid and quiet. The full moon is huge, crimson and golden. Suddenly she notices someone is walking in the forest, slowly in time. First one silhouette, then another, and another. She takes a photo, but there is no one in the photo. A whisper in her ears, "You're back. We remember." Anna returns to the house and notices something strange. The clock has stopped. The phone is dead. And there are scratches on the wall that weren't there before. They form a word: blood. In the attic, she finds a diary that belonged to her grandmother. It describes the nights of the full moon, which occurred once every 13 years. And each time, figures appeared in the forest, and someone disappeared. They come for those who break the circle of ancestors. Under the full moon, you can't look into the eyes of the shadows. They return you to where you owe them. Anna thinks that her grandmother has simply gone crazy, until she hears the ringing of the bell hanging on the door. But she did not open it. She locks herself in the bedroom, but someone is already sitting there, on the bed, a silhouette similar to her grandmother, but the face is like wax, half melted. "You must stay. Every 13th stays." Anna runs away from the house to the car, but there is a thick fog around, and there is no forest. Instead, endless pines and the light of a lantern. Old gas. She finds an old man living in a hut nearby. This place is not on the map. The house is on a crack in time. The full moon is the moment when the crack is open. And if someone with your blood looks into the forest, they also look back. Anna demands an explanation. The old man nods at her neck. There is a mark burned there. It appeared after that night. You were born on the night of the full moon. They call them moon-born. You are the anchors. Through you they return. Anna decides to burn the diary, the house, everything, to break the curse. She returns and finds figures in the house. They do not touch her. They only look. One of them is herself, only with pale skin and empty eyes. An inscription appears on the walls. If you destroy the circle, you will stay forever. If you close it, you will leave. Choose. She remembers. There was old chalk in the attic. She draws a circle on the floor, like in the diary, puts candles. Inside the circle is a mask, a diary, a photo of her family, blood from her finger. The moon is above her head. Everything shines red. The figures surround the circle, whispering, "Give," or "Be." Anna whispers a spell found in a diary. What was will go away. What returned will fall asleep. What shines will short circuit. A deafening screech. The candles go out. The house is plunged into darkness. Then, silence. A year later, Anna lives in the city. She has forgotten everything. The house is burned. The circle is closed. all is well. One day she hears a knock on the door. On the threshold, a letter with no return address. Inside, a photo. On it, her in a circle. Around, figures from the forest. And behind, an inscription. The moon will be full again, and you will be alone again. Epilogue. 13 years later, a young woman with a child comes to the village. They move into a house built on the same site. The locals are silent, and in the sky, a full moon again. In the child's room, a whisper. You are a moon born. Now you are us.